Thinking about moving up to Reno and interested in what in the heck is going on with the Reno Tahoe International Airport? Well, you came to the right video, because in this one, I'm going to give you all the information that you need about the Reno Tahoe International Airport. Hey, Logan Allen Williamson here. Thanks for stopping by the channel. If you have already stopped by, then you know that this channel is all about what it's like to live, eat, sleep, play, and work up in the Reno, Nevada area. Now, hey, if you want content like this that's going to give you all the info that you need about what it's like to live up here in Reno, then this is the channel for you. If you want to digest some of the content, please do so. Poke around, watch some videos, but at some point, I'd love to have you as a subscriber to the channel. Please go ahead and click that subscribe button, hit that little notification bell so you're notified every week when I come out with new content about living up here in the Reno area. And hey, even give us a thumbs up. It really helps this channel reach more people. Now, if you are considering a move up to the Reno, Nevada, Tahoe, anywhere up in the area, Reno, Sparks, Lake Tahoe, you got to get in contact with me. I've got people calling me from all over the world and certainly over in California that are relocating up here to Reno, and I absolutely love it. I would love to chat with you about what your move may look like, help you strategize, and help you just get the overall information that you are going to need before making any sort of a move up here to the area. Now, you can send me a carrier pigeon if you feel so inclined, but write me an email. Send me a text message or just give me a call. I'd love to chat with you about your move. We can talk about all the details of what things are going to look like for you, talk about timelines, jump on a quick Zoom call, and just figure out where you're coming from, or maybe you're just relocating inside of Reno. I can help with all of that. I'm a local real estate agent here. I was born and raised in the area. I've got all the information that you need about crime rates, schools, job, the housing market, and I can't wait to talk to you about all that soon. All right, so in this one, we're going to talk about the Reno Tahoe International Airport. Now, this particular airport is robust, and being born and raised in Reno, I've gone in and out of this airport from international terminals. I've flown into Reno, I've flown out of Reno domestically, internationally as well, and I can tell you that the experience has always been fairly pleasant coming into or out of the Reno Tahoe International Airport, also called RNO. This is a public and military airport that is located at 2001 East Plum Lane in Reno. Elevation of the airport, just for planning purposes, is about 4,400 feet or so, about 4,415 feet. And the overall acreage of the entire airport is just north of about 1,400 acres. So as far as volume, the Reno Tahoe International Airport hosts 9 different airlines, and every day they do a volume of about 130 daily flights. Now, a lot of people get in touch with me and they want to know about living next to the airport. They want to know about the noise. They want to know if they should really be deterred from living anywhere near the airport, if it's really a hindrance, if it's a bother, and what the heck's going on there. Now, I can tell you, the vantage point from really anywhere in Reno for the airport, planes coming in or planes going out, you have cool views of all the planes that are coming in, that are leaving, and you see everything. But as far as living right next to the airport, I can tell you that your noise, obviously right in the proximity within a quarter to a half a mile of the airport, is obviously going to be more drastic, and it's going to be more bothersome than if you live on the outskirts of town. Now, all that being said, I've never had my plans ruined or my dinners ruined or anything along those lines, my phone calls ruined by planes up in Reno. It's something that I have never even thought about, having lived up here for the majority of my entire life. The plane noise is simply just not something that affects day-to-day life up here. And some people might tell you otherwise, but I can tell you as somebody that's been from the area and I've spent over 20 years in the area, it's really not something that anybody up here thinks about. If you were considering a move up here, there are some areas around the neighborhood, the neighborhoods right around and surrounding the airport that I probably wouldn't recommend to you for a number of different reasons. I'll discuss those in future videos. But for right now, the only thing you need to know is that airport noise is not much of an issue in the Reno area. In terms of economic development, edon.org is an excellent resource to go learn about the development in the northern Nevada, Washoe County area in general. Now, as far as the Reno Tahoe International Airport, this airport has expanded and will probably continue to expand, but as of right now, it hosts 21 non-stop flights. To list a few, you can fly directly to Atlanta. There are a couple destinations to Chicago. You can fly to Denver. You can fly to Guadalajara, Mexico. You can fly to Houston. You can fly to Las Vegas. You can fly to Long Beach. You can fly to Los Angeles. You can fly to Minneapolis. You can fly to New York. You can fly to Oakland. You can fly to Phoenix. You can fly to Portland. You can fly to Salt Lake City. You can fly to San Diego. You can fly to San Francisco. You can fly to San Jose. and you can fly to Seattle. And keep in mind, all of those flights are going to be nonstop. Some of the main airlines flying in and out of the Reno Tahoe International Airport are going to be American Airlines, Allegiant Airlines, United Airlines, Frontier Airlines, Alaskan Airlines, and so forth. If you're flying into or out of Reno, maybe you're on a business trip, or maybe you're thinking about what the travel is going to be like once you move up to the area, I can tell you they have an excellent long-term and short-term parking structure. If you're going to do long-term, I believe the maximum rate per day is about $24. I believe currently it's $24. But keep in mind that this is going to be a covered parking facility. Ultimately, your car is going to be a place where you feel like it is monitored, under surveillance 24 hours per day. You know, I don't get the same feel when I park up in the Reno Airport parking terminal or parking garage as I do when I park at like the Oakland Airport or at SFO over in San Francisco. I feel a little bit more secured about my vehicle being safe and sound. If you are staying in one of the casinos, maybe you're staying in the downtown Reno area, or maybe on the south side of town at the Peppermill, at the Atlantis, and you are looking for airport transportation, there are usually daily shuttles that will meet you right in your valet lobby, but you can certainly book limousines. They have Uber, like they have everywhere, and taxi cabs, flywheels, and things up in the area. But if you want great airport transportation, contact your hotel concierge. For a relatively inexpensive price, you can get limos if you're entertaining clients, or you can certainly get airport shuttles and transportation to get you to and from the airport. Shouldn't be too much of a concern there. There's great transportation to and from the airport to a lot of the local areas. So when do you want to arrive if you're leaving on a Reno Tahoe International Airport flight? Well, for me, especially in younger years of my life when I was definitely cutting things way too short, I used to arrive anywhere between about 60 and 90 minutes before flight, and I was always fine. Even if it was peak travel hours, if it was a Saturday morning or a Friday evening, you know, it never really was a problem for me getting through security, getting to my gate, and being able to, in a relaxed fashion, just get on my plane, get a bite to eat, maybe get something to drink, and just hang out. Now, what I would recommend is getting there anywhere between about 90 and 120 minutes. That's going to keep you really safe and sound, keep you very relaxed, should get you through security, and should get you up into the terminal so that you can enjoy some of the new restaurants and amenities like the new subway they just put in a relaxed way, so you don't have to worry too much about missing your flight. The overall experience that I have had with the Reno Airport is just very mellow, very relaxed. It's one of those airports where if you are flying to and from New York City, or if you're coming out of JFK, or if you're coming out of O'Hare in Chicago, or any of these major airports, certainly LAX or SFO, and you come back as your final destination to Reno, I will tell you it's one of those feelings where when you get off the plane, you just, oh, wow, okay, I'm home. Because it is just so relaxed. It's a very relaxed feel. I shouldn't say it's a relatively small airport with 130 flights a day. It does decent volume, but it feels small. It feels like it's a very small feel. You get down into the main lobby with the statue of the alpine skier and things, and it just feels like it's a very intimate, small type of a setting, and you don't feel like you're rushed. You don't feel like you're being bombarded by people. It's a very relaxed feel up in the airport, and that's one of the reasons why flying in or out of Reno is usually such a comfortable experience. Hey, I know that was relatively brief, but I hope this information was helpful. If you were looking for more information on things like the airport, the area up in northern Nevada, up in Reno, maybe you're considering relocating up to the area or a move inside of Reno, I would love to chat with you. This channel is dedicated for all things related to living up in Reno, Nevada. I'm a local real estate agent here. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel, hit that little notification bell so you see every time that I come out with new content, which is weekly, and go ahead and give us a like. Helps this channel reach more people. And you know what? If you're considering a move up in Reno, you've got to reach out. I'd love to chat with you about the different areas. The real estate market up here is booming, and I'd love to give you all the information that you need before making the best decision for yourself and for your family about moving up here. All of my contact information is going to be below. Certainly leave a comment if you feel so inclined. I'd love to open a discussion with you here on the channel, and I can't wait to talk to you soon.